Mary Ann's live.
Thank you, we're live.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2:30 PM Public Works Committee meeting. I call this meeting to order. Agenda item number 2, Phil Lakin Jr., reappointment to the Emergency Medical Services Authority. Term expires June 30th, 2029. Attended 5 of 7 meetings representing Council District 8.
I know. I want to get on the list. Fortunately,
I think that's actually
I was-
still a higher percent than.
I was at a Tulsa City Council meeting when I missed the IMSA meetings.
Excuses.
I know. It was either here or there.
You made the right choice.
Yeah, how long do I have? Do you want 10-minute version or?
30 seconds.
The
Okay.
Reader's Digest condensed version.
I
Your
really
qualifications.
have appreciated the opportunity to serve on the IMSA board. I've been doing this since 2013. We've gone through a lot of change over that period of time, which everybody knows. I think Jonna Easley is doing an excellent job. I'm really proud that IMSA has moved away from a contractor position to the position that we're in now, where we're actually providing the transportation services ourselves. Our response rates are at 96% in one of the months of the last quarter and 94% the last two. And that is outstanding compared to even what the contractor, AMR and others did previously, and then just right during COVID, we were down in the 80s and 70s. So very strong, healthy organization, just like Councilor Bingle said during his presentation. I do feel like I'm very humbled by the people sitting around the table because they are so sharp in the health care space. And we have former city managers, a lot of people who are providing health care to many people across our hospital systems across Oklahoma as well. So I appreciate being asked to serve, and I'm willing to continue. That was more than 30 seconds, sorry.
Yeah, it was. Counselor Bingle?
Yeah, you must do all the heavy lifting by the brace on the right arm. So, I was just, obviously, you've been on this for a long time. What's changed since the beginning, from the time you started initially on this to today? What would you say is the biggest change from then to now?
Just contractor to really performing the services ourselves. So there's, we were just paying a contractor. We would hire AMR or some other entity, and we would hold them to the performance measures that we put in place. Now we're holding all the employees are ours, and we're holding those employees to our measurement standards. And we just have a lot more ability to control the outcomes rather than relying on a third party to do it. And we've seen really, really spectacular results over the last few years, since Jonna came on. You know, she had to right the ship. But yeah, if you look at all of our performance indicators that are out there and our dashboard, it usually glows green.
That's good.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate you.
And we're saving a lot of money too. We haven't had to raise rates in a long time, and you know, that's ultimately what our goal is: provide superior services at a very low cost.
Thank you for being willing to do it.
Thank you.
I know it's a huge responsibility.
I would put up the offer again if anybody wants to go on a ride along. We don't have to go sit in the hospital and walk around the corridors of the hospital to ensure that our IMSA employees are working there and then getting back in the field. We can just go call to call, so you can see what IMSA does on its own, then how IMSA relates and interacts with fire and police too.
Do you have your badge on you?
No, that's in the briefcase. I can go get it
I
if you
want
need
to
it.
see it.
Is that it?
I feel like Ace Ventura with it.
Counselor Gilbert?
So what qualifications do you bring to the board? What qualifies you to continue to serve?
Nothing from a healthcare perspective.
Who's just being,
I'm just being
Consistent.
equal.
She's just
yeah.
being, she's treating you as.
I'm just treating you as I
Yeah.
did this colleague.
The arm brace, I think that's really what it is. Yeah.
His
If you all
experience
had
being
arm braces,
injured.
then you too could serve. I think at this point, it's this experience. We have made a lot of adjustments even on the board. I think we have very highly qualified board members who are serving that aren't just community representatives, but they're present or former hospital administrators or chief legal counsels for either cities or hospital services. I'm trying to think of who else is out there. We have the chief medical officer, obviously, who's serving on a board, a person who's in the for-profit business in the healthcare industry. So, and then, of course, we have the police, the public safety commissioner, and a fire chief as well on the board, so 2 fire chiefs.
I appreciate your dedication to that authority and your service to it also, but also to keeping us updated in that field. So I would love to do a ride-along.
Okay, let's go.
Yep.
I want to go too.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll just go with the supervisor, we can move from call to call.
Okay.
Good, that gives me an excuse.
Yep.
We're
Sounds
gonna
good.
be out late.
That's fine. Nothing else to do.
9:03.
She won't
Okay.
turn into a pumpkin.
Any other questions or
I'll
comments?
dismiss the news. Sorry, TJ.
Yeah.
Any other questions or comments?
Thank you.
All right, we'll be voting on July 29th on this appointment. You don't have to speak, and we would rather you not.
Will you be? We won't be at that meeting.
I like how she's like, that was
Oh,
not a
we'll not be
joke.
here. Yeah. So
There
your
you go.
conscience.
That one
I know.
agenda item was probably longer than the whole meeting. Agenda item number 3, resolution authorizing condemnation of property owned by Joram and Doris Lorraine Rochwerger, located at 10520 Riverside Parkway. Unplatted and existing public necessity requires the acquisition of fee simple for the Tulsa Jinx multimodal safety raise project. In Council District 2.
Yes, ma'am. Paul Zachary, Public Works. We did have 2 appraisals made, and we had efforts to purchase the fair market value. We have reported that to the property owner and their attorney starting back, that was in December of '25. We've had several interactions. They did not want an attorney. We've been working with them. They did provide us a counteroffer for $8.3 million. We've asked for information, appraisals, any information they had to back up that appraisal, comps. We've received nothing to date, and as of 5/18, they've made us aware again that they have secured an attorney, and on 5/22, we started the preparation of the condemnation paperwork that you've got before you, and we still heard no response from them or proof of their 8.3 evaluation, so we're just moving forward with this at this point. We are ready to start our work and our trail work associated with our grant that we received, and we would ask for your approval of this so that we can just come to a fair price, whatever that might be. We just need to have some independent folks evaluate it and give us a basis for writing a check.
So we, on our side, haven't come up with that number yet.
We did. We have 2 appraisals that came out at, and the higher the appraisal was $2,065,500. And we offered to let people give us any kind of proof, and they came back with $8.3 million, and they provided no appraisal, no proof. They just think their property's worth that. Yes,
And you
ma'am.
said we did 2 appraisals?
Yeah, for any properties that we're going to do that are over $100,000, we just do 2 appraisals.
And both of them was the same?
No, ma'am. We always go with the higher appraisal.
Okay, so what was the first appraisal?
I don't have that with me.
You don't remember? Okay, but that was the highest.
It was
2
all
million.
in this realm. It was all right around $2 million.
$2 million, okay.
Right. It was not 4 times that.
Okay.
I mean, we welcome it. Well, if anybody has any things, we will, or they have items, we'll listen to it. We want to pay them the fair market value, and,
Okay. And what is the Tulsa Jinx multimodal safety race?
Yeah, I don't know.
we have trails going up and down both sides. It's also part of our trail system in our Vision Tulsa that goes all the way down to Cousins Park ultimately. But this goes right through the middle of that. In Riverside Drive, we're repainting that, Riverside Parkway, and we're going to try to improve the signal timing and the work around 101st and Riverside Parkway. So it's just, and then
So
there's.
it's a walking trail.
Yes, there's trails on our side, and then also there's gonna be trails on, going up to Turkey Mountain, all the way down to this same area on the Jinx side. So Jinx has their part of it, and they're having to get their right of way, we're having to get our right of way for those things on
Part of
the
a
east
federal
bank.
grant that came in
Yeah,
for
Part of
trails
the-
on both sides.
yes.
Federal grant.
What year's the grant from?
The grant,
Yes.
it's not
Sounds
safe,
familiar.
it's a raised grant, it's not Safe Streets for All, but it's raised grant.
And what is RAISE?
It's an acronym, ma'am. I
Oh, it is an
couldn't tell you.
acronym for something,
Yeah.
okay.
Bill.
But it deals with walkability, safety, and that kind of thing in communities?
And congestion mitigation as well, that's why we're restriping and realigning Riverside Parkway.
Okay. Any other questions or comments?
Yes,
All right, thank you.
yes, ma'am.
Agenda item number 4, license agreement between the City of Tulsa and VTR Hillcrest HS Tulsa LLC for property located at 8801 South 101st East Avenue, Southcrest Medical Campus Edition, to install and maintain a monument sign within a raised median on South 101st East Avenue adjacent to East 91st Street, in and upon the street right-of-way. This is in Council District 7.
Yes, ma'am. This is a similar sign. This item was on last week's agenda, if you remember, as we had the street name. We posted the street name incorrectly, and it got posted that way, so we apologize for that. It's literally a monument sign that says Hillcrest Hospital. It's already been erected. We ran across 2 of these, and there was no license agreement. We just don't want to be responsible for any damage to those signs. They're in an island in the middle of our right-of-way, and we would just ask, we received no objections from any of the right-of-way occupants of that sign being there. It's functional, it's got good sight distance, and we would ask for approval of the license agreement.
Okay, questions or comments? Agenda item number 5, license agreement between the City of Tulsa and Coxcom LLC for property located on South 4140 Road at East 534 Road to install 2-inch HDPE poly pipe with fiber optic cable underneath raw water flow lines. This was in Rogers County.
Yes, ma'am. They're crossing our flow line right-of-way, going out to Spavanaw Lake. The provisions are that they have to be 6 feet below our flow lines. We've gone out and looked at it. They provided a design that shows that they will stay underneath 6 feet below our flow lines for the full width of our right-of-way, then come up. And they're willing to do that, and they understand that they're going across there at risk. Even if we have a break in the water line or whatever and damages their item, it's completely on them. So we received no objections on this, and this is just along a section line road in Rogers County. We do anticipate having a lot of these, as a lot of people are upgrading their fibers out in the country, rural areas, and this one is being built in conformance with our standards, so we would ask for approval of this item.
Questions or comments? Agenda item number 6, license agreement between the City of Tulsa, another one.
Yes,
City of
ma'am.
Tulsa and Coxcom LLC for property located on South 4140 Road at East 535 Road to install 2-inch HDPE poly pipe with fiber optic cable underneath raw water flow lines, also in Council District 7.
Yes, ma'am, this is
I mean,
also,
Rogers County, I'm sorry.
right, it's on an adjacent roadway as well, and it's just crossing our flow lines. They're at the proper depth, they're doing it according to our rules and regulations, and we will inspect this as they install this, but we would ask for your approval. We received no objections from any party on this item.
Questions or comments? Thank you, we are adjourned.
All right, thank you.
Harwell, this English Tudor-style estate blends Gothic arches and hand-carved detailing. The exterior facade consists of brick, stone window surrounds, balustrade, and stone coins at the corners, leading up to the slate roof. Inside, the home featured custom furnishings, a music room, and one of the city's earliest residential elevators. Today, Harweldon operates as a cultural and event center, welcoming